guys and welcome to Mitsubishi. My name's Ruby and today we're doing a walk around video on this beautiful white 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero in the Platinum Edition. Now of course the very first thing that stands out to me is that iconic Mitsubishi diamond badging right in the centre there, alongside the chrome and black grilling as well. Now the front of the car itself does present in very good condition. There is some very minor scratching on the plastic of the front bumper there, but nothing to be concerned about with the age of the vehicle itself being a 2010. Now you do have your very large headlights as well, give you a bit more visibility if you are driving at night or if you are going off-road. And you also have your fog lights down the bottom there as well, so if you are driving in those misty conditions, again you get a little bit more light. Now moving on to our first alloy wheel here, excellent life on the tyre itself, and that wheel does present in amazing condition. Now you do have your indicator built into your side fender here to give everyone around you a better idea of whether you are turning or wanting to merge. And then of course you do have your colour matched side mirrors and door handles as well, just to give it an all-round sleeker look. Now you do have the side steps fitted on the bottom here as well, help anyone a little bit shorter to get into the car. And then on this chrome strip here, there is a little bit of peeling, but nothing inconsistent with the age of the vehicle. And there is a tiny bit on this secondary chrome strip as well. Now on this side of the vehicle, I can't really fault it in any way. It does present very well. There is a little bit of scratching on the door handle here, but being white, the camera probably won't pick it up, and that is only if I'm being very picky there. Now onto that second wheel there, again excellent life in the tyre itself, and there is just a little bit of wear on the wheel, but again nothing inconsistent with the age of the vehicle. Your fuel filler cap is on the driver's side there, so just one thing to take note of. Now on the back of the car here, you do have your Mitsubishi and your Pajero badging, and your spare wheel does just slot in there, and you do have the reverse sensors on there as well, so you aren't going to reverse your spare wheel into anything. Now opening up the back, it is just like a normal door, and you do have a little handle on the back there as well. Now in the back of the car there is plenty of space for anything that you need to store in the back. And then under this little cover here, you do have that third row of seats there. So they do just pull up. And then that back does come up as well. Now in the bottom here, you do have your headrests as well, along with all of your jacking tools there. Now, I'll just pop this cover back in and we'll work back around the car here. Now you do have your big reverse and brake lights on the back there as well, again to give everyone around you an idea of whether you are wanting to merge brake or anything like that. Now onto that third wheel, again excellent life in that tyre, and the wheel itself is in great condition. Now again on this side of the car, I can't really fault it in any way. It is in amazing condition. You really need to come down and have a look at it for yourself. Onto that fourth alloy wheel there, again excellent life in that tyre, and the wheel itself does present in amazing condition. So what we're going to do now guys is just pop open the bonnet and have a look at the engine. So now we're looking at the engine of the 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero in the Platinum Edition. Now this is a 4-cylinder 3.2 litre turbo diesel engine, and the car itself is a 5-speed automatic. Now this car does have a 4-star NCAP safety rating with a total of 6 airbags throughout, and this engine does produce 147 kilowatts of power and 441 newton meters of torque. Now with this car, it is a diesel vehicle. You do have an 88 litre diesel tank in there, using roughly 9.2 litres to the 100 kilometres, giving you a maximum distance of 1,100 kilometres to the tank. So here we are inside the 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero, and starting over on our driver's side door, we have all 4 of our power window controls, our central locking controls along with our window locking controls. Just above from that, you do have 2 little buttons for your fog lights, all of your power window mirror controls, and your little button to fold in your side mirrors as well. So very handy if you are getting into a tight parking spot. Looking over to our right hand stalk here, you have your indicators both left and right, and your headlights on this stalk. You do have the auto headlights option in this vehicle, so you can just flick it to auto and let the car do the rest of the work for you. Now over onto our left hand stalk here, you have all of your wiper controls as well. Now on the steering wheel itself, you do have all of your cruise control settings on the right hand side here, and all of your infotainment controls on the left hand side, and then on the bottom you do have your Bluetooth answer and reject along with your voice control as well. Now just looking through, you do have the little button to change the whether your parking sensors are on or off, and you do also have your electric brake controller on the bottom there as well. Now moving over, you do have your hazards button right there ready to go in a nice central position. Moving down from that, you do have, moving across from that, you have your little screen that can give you your range, your outside temperature, the time, and various other things when you scroll through with the info button. Moving down from that, you do have your stereo here. It does have AM, FM radio. You do have a video mode as well, FM radio, and then you also have maps in this as well. So you can just set that and follow the directions to where you want to be. Now if you press the little menu button, you've got all of your other little controls as well. Moving down from that, you do have your heating and cooling controls. It is single zone climate control there. And then you have another handy little storage area for anything that you need to store in the car. And then a blank button there. And then a 12-volt socket hiding behind there. Moving down again, you do have your automatic shifter as well. Now this car is fitted with a reversing camera. I did forget to mention that outside, but just having a look at that there, it is very clear, ready to go. Now next to your automatic shifter, you do have your 4-wheel drive selector as well, so you do just have to press it down and you can move through them. Moving down there, you do have a handy little storage area as well, 2 cup holders, and then in your console you do have the top section, so you can put any coins or anything in there, and then you do have the secondary section, which has a lot more storage room for anything that you need to keep in the car. Now just having a quick look at the service history while I get my cameraman to pan around. Now this vehicle has only done 101,000 kilometres, and service history wise, it was serviced every 15,000 kilometres, except there was one missed service, mostly at Werribee Mitsubishi as well. So what we're going to do now, guys, is just pop outside and wrap up the video. Alright guys, so that wraps up our walk around video of this 2010 Mitsubishi Pajero. Now this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan at an additional cost, and what that plan does give you is 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometres of mechanical and electrical coverage, over 181 components within the car, and it also gives you 10 years of premium roadside assistance. If you'd like to hear more about that plan and this car, or you would like to book this car in for a test drive, please give us a call on 9907 0555. My name's Ruby, have a great day.